Are you looking for the best home generators? In this video we will look at some of the 7 best home generators on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Westinghouse WGen 9500 TFC Tri-Fuel Portable Generator. The Westinghouse WGen 9500 TFC is a heavy-duty portable generator that can provide a massive amount of power using 3 different fuel types. With a running wattage of 9,500 W, it offers more than enough output to power a whole home. And thanks to its 2 high wattage and 4 normal AC outlets, it's a great power station for tools. Nick uses one to power up his RV, as well. Gasoline is typically the go-to for running a generator, but having 3 fuel options makes it easier to make sure that you can keep power flowing. Running the generator with propane or natural gas will reduce its volume a bit, though it only hits a relatively quiet 74 decibels when running at load on gas, which is roughly the same volume as a vacuum cleaner. A remote electric starter allows you to fire it up wherever you are when the power goes out, and it's equipped with key safety and protection features like low oil and CO2 shutdown. It's easy to assemble, start, and maintain, and the brand's durability is known for delivering years of issue-free operation. It's hard to oversell the capability of the Westinghouse WGen 9500 TFC. Nick has used it to power his entire house without hearing the telltale signs of overload. The only thing to keep in mind is that this generator weighs over 200 pounds. It has wheels and handles that make it somewhat movable, but it works best as a home backup. Number 2. Honda EU2200i Companion Inverter Generator. At half the size and less than half the weight of the other models in this guide, the Honda EU2200i is incredibly portable. It's easy to pick up, move around, or pack in a vehicle, and since the generator is fully enclosed, it can slip into tight spaces without getting caught on anything. That enclosure is an important feature as it protects the inverter electronics and helps contain noise. The EU2200i is remarkably quiet. In testing, we measured sound levels of 68.9 decibels at the generator under no load. When we switched it to Eco mode, which reduces engine speed when power isn't called for, sound was reduced to 67 decibels. When we used an oscilloscope to look at the sine wave of the current generated, the curves were smooth and symmetrical, an indicator of clean power required by sensitive electronics. When we started and stopped things with bigger motors, like a table saw and air conditioner, the sine wave remained smooth. Running under these heavier loads, we measured the highest sound levels for the EU2200i at 81.2 decibels at the generator. Aside from the clean enclosure, there are some other nice features on this generator. The vent on the gas cap can be closed so that fumes or fuel cannot escape. So, if it's been packed inside an SUV, the fuel or fumes associated with it won't be released. Likewise, the power on/off switch doubles as a fuel shutoff so it can't be forgotten. Number 3. Craftsman C00100020 2200 watt Portable Generator. There are few pieces of equipment that have inspired such buyer loyalty as the Craftsman C00100020. You see them in garages and alongside RVs everywhere for good reason. They're as sturdy as an anvil, intuitive to operate, and as portable as they are performant. It's a bit small for a home backup, but the test team found that the 700W running output can handle the essentials, including your lights, fridge, and a few appliances, and does this while keeping quiet. As far as we're concerned, this is an essential tool for any homeowner, especially if you like to camp. It's a lightweight, dependable generator that's easy to pick up and bring wherever it's needed. Number 4. Generac 69981 Power-Packed Standby Generator. For around $2,000, very little for a standby generator, the Generac 69981 is fully capable of preventing the contents of your fridge from spoiling and keeping the inside of your house at a reasonable temperature. It can power up to 8 circuits in your home and runs significantly quieter than a portable generator. Its durable aluminum shell will keep it protected from inclement weather. And if any issues do arise, it comes with a 3-year warranty. The generator also features 3 removable sides, which allow for easy access should it require maintenance. Keep in mind that standby generators are large and hook directly to your home's power system. We recommend hiring professionals to handle the installation. Number 5. Bluetti AC 500 Home Battery Backup B300S Expandable Battery. Solar generators work well as a home backup power source. Your solar panels keep the generator powered, so there's no need to purchase fuel. You can store them inside, and they're often relatively compact. And they're better for the environment than a gas generator. If you're thinking about a solar option, we like the Bluetti AC 500, which delivers the high output you need for a home backup, and features an expandable capacity so you can scale your system to meet your needs. The base AC 500 offers an admirable capacity of 3072 Wh, which is plenty for helping you keep the essentials going through a roughly day-long outage. You can double that by connecting a B300S backup battery 6144 Wh, or triple it by adding 2. In fact, the AC 500 can support up to 6 B300S units, so a full system can store up to a whopping 18 for 32 Wh of power. Individually, the batteries cost about $1,800 a piece, so we recommend figuring out how much power you really need to store and buying a bundle if possible. The AC 500's 5000W output is more than enough to power most homes. It also charges fast, as rapidly as 1 hour when plugged into a wall socket via a, not included, 50A charging adapter cable. Solar charging time will vary, depending on the size of your solar panel setup, but it can take in up to 8000W of input, so it's ready to pair with permanent panels. Number 6. Duramax XP13000HX Dual Fuel Generator. The Duramax XP13000HX checks all the boxes we look for in a dual fuel generator. It offers the convenience of choosing between powerful gas and slightly more quiet and eco-friendly propane, and more than enough output to power an entire home. It's easy to use, so easy that Nick's non-tech-savvy, 76-year-old mother feels comfortable with it. It's also incredibly durable. Nick's mom lives in a stormy area and has to fire hers up many times a year, and sometimes runs it for a week at a time with few breaks. It keeps on trucking, year after year, without issue. The digital display is a nice touch, which provides info like output and a countdown to recommended maintenance. It's a very heavy generator, but the stout handles and burly wheels make it surprisingly easy to move if necessary. As we've seen throughout the guide, if weight is your only meaningful concern, then you've got a solid generator on your hands. Number 7. Generac 7043 Home Standby Generator. If you have especially large power demands and you're willing to make a major investment to ensure the power stays on no matter what, a large standby generator like the Generac 7043 is the way to go. Churning out a massive 22000W, it's more than enough for all but the largest of homes. This package includes a 200A switch that will automatically start the generator in the event of municipal power loss, so it's ready and waiting to help you wait out the blackout in comfort. You're going to need an electrician to install this generator, but once it's in place you can more or less forget about it. It plugs directly into your natural gas system, so there's no tank to refill. It starts automatically in the event of a power outage, so there's no need to worry about operating it. The unit is reliable, so beyond recommended maintenance, there really isn't much for you to do at all. And that's the point. You want a standby generator to provide peace of mind no matter how the wind blows, and that's exactly what this unit delivers.